Paper. It makes up our daily lives, from copious amounts of math assignments or the hundreds of pages of reading it takes to master a class. Paper is an incredibly important material. The global production of paper and cardboard stood at approximately 411 million metric tons in 2016. In fact, more than half of that production was attributed to packaging paper, while almost one-third was attributed to graphic paper. The world's three largest paper-producing countries are China, the US, and Japan, and the need for that sweet, thin, pulp-filled material is in high demand. The growth of paper usage has increased by 120% in 40 years. In fact, 50% of the logging industry is for paper alone. But paper isn't just in global demand. It's a rampant problem at our very own Park Hill High School. First semester alone, Park Hill used 113 trees worth of paper. And, on average, each student printed 320 pages in that same semester. So we asked ourselves, why are these numbers so high? We have a litany of resources at our own disposal. Laptops with OneNote, smartboards, whiteboards, and our very own cell phones. The killer is, although paper is recyclable, when it decomposes in the ground, it produces methane, a powerful greenhouse gas. Paper pollution causes severe adverse effects to the quality of air, water, and land. Park Hill's budget outlined around $15 million for supplies and materials. Unfortunately, this budget for paper and other materials doesn't give us the answers we need to tackle this problem. How much paper do students use on a daily basis? Are they required to use paper? Are their classrooms computer or paper-based? So we asked as many Park Hill kids as we could to find out the answers to our questions. We found that 35% of students visited the printer a few times throughout the week, and on average, students ended up with about 3 paper handouts a day. While over 3/4 of our peers prefer a mix of technology and paper learning, 71% also agreed that Park Hill was just using too much paper. After all, 39% of students reported that at least 2 of their classes were completely paper-based. While doing this survey, many people mentioned to us that they had printer issues. So we asked ourselves, what type of problems are we seeing with the printers in general?
Hi everyone, I'm Anna Turnbull and I'm here with Caleb, a student here at Park Hill. Have you ever had printer issues, Caleb?
Yes, I have actually a couple times. There have been times when the printer prints way more paper than it needs to. They'll usually be blank and I'll just have to set them to the side. Sometimes it doesn't even print at all and I'll have to do that a couple times before it actually works.
And how do you think that impacts the environment?
I think it's actually really bad since the school isn't exactly the best at recycling. Since we have so much extra paper, I'm guessing a lot of it kind of just goes in the trash. Just kind of throw that out.
And Caleb isn't the only one to blame. In fact, many students at Park Hill don't know how to print. For example, when I was a freshman, I didn't even know that you could print on both sides of the page.
In this journey, we identified a lot of key points about paper usage at Park Hill High School. So, we present the following solution. North Kansas City and St. Teresa Academy have set the cap at 15 printouts per day for each student. If Park Hill could follow in their footsteps, not only would we be saving a multitude of money, but we would also be kinder to the planet that we call home. We're Miss Claudia's 2019 First Block AP Environmental class. I'm Alicia.
I'm Corey.
I'm Daniel.
I'm Olivia. And I'm Anna. Together, let's make every piece of paper count.